Have you ever liked a woman just to find out that she did not feel the same way about you? It can be downright devastating. It can be heartbreaking, truly. Right when you found a woman that you actually like, one that checks all the boxes for you, only to hear in return the all too familiar excuses of, I don't know, I'm just not that into you, or I don't want to ruin our friendship, or the very common, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but most of the time, if not almost all of the times, those are just excuses. She's just trying to let you down easy. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings. And it makes you wonder, what's happening here? What am I doing that's turning her off, or what do I need to do to turn her on? Why is she falling for all these guys that don't even treat her as well as I do? Well, guys, it's actually not what's wrong with her, it's something that you are doing. And this is really unfortunate because unless you fix this, then dating is going to continue to be unpredictable, it's going to continue to be frustrating, and you're going to end up settling. So that's why in this video, I'm going to reveal to you the 7 most common reasons women are not attracted to you. They don't feel the same way about you, what to do when it happens, and more importantly, how to prevent it from happening again. And make sure that you take special note of reason number 1, because that's what I see 90% of my students struggle with. Too needy. A lot of you guys are coming off as really needy, really emotionally dependent on her. You are looking to her to give you some kind of validation, some kind of affirmation that she likes you, that things are going well, that she's giving you attention, and this is just plain old unattractive. And this leads us straight to number 6, putting her on a pedestal. So if you're placing her above yourself, your world, your moods, your actions are going to revolve around her. You have lost all control, all power. If your moods are so fickle based on this one person, it basically means that she's running your life. And that's not the kind of man that you want to be. You want to have control of your emotions. You want to have control of your moods, of your actions. You don't want to be so fickle. Being proactive is fantastic. Being reactive, 1, puts you in the feminine. 2, it makes us lose trust in you, and it makes us lose respect for you. That is not the kind of relationship that you want to have. Number 5, having no purpose. So I'm going to go into this a little further in a second, but I hope that you guys see how all of these play into each other. When you put her on a pedestal, when you become needy, essentially shows her that your world revolves around her and that you don't have things in your life that you're excited about. When we talk about being an attractive man, we're talking about a man that knows who he is, that knows what he wants, that goes after what he wants, and he's clear on his purpose. And big hint here, your purpose should not be her. Sure, your purpose could be to leave a legacy or to have a fantastic family, but it still doesn't revolve around her as an individual. Think about this. What is your purpose? When you're on your deathbed, how do you want to leave the world behind? How do you want people to remember you? What are you striving for? What excites you in the morning? If you don't have purpose, and if you don't have a life that you love, a life that you're excited about, then yes, you're going to come off needy because she's going to become your life. And no healthy woman is going to want or respect that. If you don't have purpose and your world revolves around her, you're putting her on a pedestal, you are starting a very toxic and volatile relationship where you can expect a lot of high highs and low lows and a lot of resentment that's going to end it all. Number 4, you're uncomfortable with tension. This is a huge one, guys. I really want you to take special note of this. How do you deal with tension? How do you deal with a situation that makes you uncomfortable? Do you just sweep things under the rug and become overly agreeable? Are you people pleasing? Are you essentially becoming a doormat? Here again, you are not leading through your masculinity. The masculine needs to be able to handle tension. I'm not saying that you're out there seeking tension. I'm not saying that you are this gorilla ape of a man that is starting fights, but you are a man that when push comes to shove and you need to put your foot down, you do. And the more that you do, and the more that you do so in a healthy way, the more not only respect, but attraction we have for you. When she challenges you, when she tests you, when she does things or says things that you don't like, how do you deal with that? Are you reactive? Are you proactive? Do you get really triggered? Do you find it easier to just ignore the whole thing in the first place? So let's get really comfortable with tension, both in your relationships and also in your everyday life. Number 3, desire. When I say desire, I'm talking about either desire for her as a person or desire just to be in a relationship. Now, you might be wondering, okay, how is this making her lose attraction? When you are desiring her or the relationship so much that you're white knuckling it, so much that you are going to sacrifice your dignity, sacrifice your respect, because in your mind you say to yourself, oh my goodness, I just don't want to be alone anymore. I rather put up with things that are not pleasant, but I just want her so bad. She's worth it. This is going to backfire, and it leads us to number 2, having a scarcity mindset. Scarcity implies that what you have is very limited, meaning you're worried you may not be able to find another one. You're worried that there is a lack of opportunities or a lack of relationships that's going to serve you, like the one that you're in. This is going to lead you into actions that you don't want to do. And then sprinkle a little fear of, oh my goodness, I do not want to go home alone again, and I don't want to wake up in a cold, empty bed. It's going to make you act in very unhealthy ways, and it will certainly cause her to lose attraction. And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the number 1 reason why she's not into you: having low self-worth. So if we look back at all the reasons we just talked about in this video: scarcity mindset, desire for her or their relationship, not being comfortable with tension, lacking purpose, putting her on a pedestal, being needy. These are all signs that your self-worth needs some improvement, that your self-worth is not where ideally it should be. And like we've been saying in this video, it's going to come across as weak. It's going to come across as unattractive because you don't have the confidence in yourself and you lack that self-worth. That's where we need to start building. That is essential for not only attracting the type of women that you want, but having the kind of life that you desire. Having low self-worth is going to make you act in ways that turn people off. People will start treating you as a doormat. People will take advantage of you. People will just not respect you. It all ties in. You need to have a really solid sense of who you are. And by the way, it's okay if there are things that you're not good at. We are all human beings. There is no such thing as perfect. You're gonna find someone that loves your imperfections, and your imperfections should be something that you want to work on, something that you're striving for, how you're growing and getting better. When you work on this, your self-worth should be so strong that you know exactly what kind of behaviors are acceptable. You start setting boundaries, and you never again settle for behaviors or women that you have in the past. Now, everything that we've talked about here, you need to be really clear on. You also have to have really healthy access to your emotions, and you need to know how women communicate, because men and women communicate differently. So if you're trying to attract her, she's not feeling it back, you are not speaking her language. You are not having a natural, engaging, magnetic conversation with her where she's just drawn to you and you're just acting like yourself. And she feels that because you are that confident man with high self-worth, and you know exactly what women want, and you know how to engage with them because you're able to connect on that authentic, genuine level, the level that she responds to. If you're relying on that logical, analytical mind of yours, which is wonderful, by the way, but that needs to be put on the shelf when it comes to talking about emotions, relationships, and connecting. If you're relying on that, then you are completely missing the boat, and women will not respond to you in a romantic way. Now, when you learn how to communicate with women the right way, that's a game changer. You're gonna finally stop wondering what specific words to say, how to say them, what you need in specific situations, and you're gonna feel so much freer in your body. You're gonna connect in an organic way. How liberating is that? So regardless if you're having a hard time approaching, if you're having a hard time striking up a conversation, or if you're a little more advanced and you're having a hard time sealing the deal for that second, third, fourth date, then this will help you tremendously. We're gonna show you exactly how to lead the interaction, how to have a good time, and how to draw her in so that you're both connecting and she can't wait to see you again. So if you wanna learn how to truly connect with women, how to speak that language, how to draw her in so that you're connecting organically, just click the link on your screen or in the description, and it's going to take you to our website with a lot more details. My name is Lynn Madelon for The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video.